3 years into Myanmar's military rule, the country's journalists are rebuilding newsrooms in exile and finding ways to keep sources safe, while accessing news about the conflict between the junta and the resistance movement.
Democratic Voice of Burma, a news outlet that moved to Myanmar during civilian rule, had to flee the country in 2021. But today, it's still doing its job outside the country. Voice of America has the story.
On the third anniversary of Myanmar's coup, the streets of the country's largest city, Yangon, are quiet, save for a military presence. Citizens are encouraged to stay inside for a silent protest. But in the country's north, a resistance movement is fighting back. The fighting has displaced millions of civilians, including journalists at Democratic Voice of Burma, or DVB. But from newsrooms outside of Myanmar, they keep reporting. Exile is not new for DVB, founded in 1992 in Norway under prior junta rule. The broadcaster moved to Myanmar during civilian rule, only to have to flee again in 2021. But experience hasn't made the job easier.
It's harder, in fact, because we had to rebuild everything.
With access to independent news restricted in Myanmar, DVB and other media now working from exile play a vital role.
I think the media become crucial, countering fake news and also countering propaganda, telling the truth about the situation on the ground.
To get news on the conflict, DVB relies on a large network of citizen journalists on the ground, without whom it says it is nearly impossible to get verified information. In Thai cities like Chiang Mai, some news outlets use exile as a shield. Frontier Myanmar's team takes on stories that are harder to cover inside the country, but nothing is guaranteed.
We have all the security protocols, online, offline, and personal security protocols that we follow.
Mementos and photographs adorn Frontier's walls, a reminder of its work's importance. And awards are also displayed at DVB, small reminders of the lives and loved ones left behind.
We try not to communicate with our family member inside Burma, because that can be a trace.
From exile, these outlets remain a key source of independent news. For VOA News in Thailand, Arash Arabasadi.